Hi, my name is Monty. Welcome to Fasting 101. I'm going to use this video to introduce the benefits of fasting as well as the three main types of fasting and what they're used for. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you saw a picture that I released in January after doing a 4-day bone broth fast. I lost 8.5 pounds and 2.5 inches off my waist, most of which has stayed off. And even better, I felt better. My energy felt restored. It was a great way to start the new year. But since releasing that picture, I've been getting a lot of questions about fasting. Why do you fast? How does it work? What are the different types of fasting? So I decided to shoot this video to give you a basic overview of fasting to see if this is something that you'd like to incorporate into your wellness routine. So a little bit about me. I'm an exercise physiologist. I've been working in fitness for about 10 years, and fasting has become a huge piece of helping my clients achieve a healthy weight, but also helping me maintain a healthy weight. I lost 90 pounds when I was younger, and it's always been a struggle for me to keep the weight off as well as manage just my busy life. And fasting has really solved that problem for me. So some of the general benefits of fasting. Fasting is considered a 12-hour or more non-caloric intake window, meaning you don't eat for 12 hours or more. We'll get into the longer fast towards the end of the video. But when you fast for 12 hours or more, you're gonna start to see improvements of body composition, meaning your body's gonna be able to burn fat more effectively, oxidize fat more effectively. You're gonna have higher amounts of energy. Studies have shown that when mammals eat, we get more sedentary. We kind of turn down. So by not eating as often, you're gonna keep your energy higher longer. It's gonna help balance your appetite. You're gonna start to learn your hunger cues again. For a lot of us, we go through periods of time where we don't really remember what it's like to be actually hungry. And learning to balance those hormones can be extremely helpful. It's really great for your gut health. It gives the lining of your gut a chance to heal. It's going to give you more diversity in your gut microbiome, which is really important for basically every aspect of your health. It's great for longevity. When you fast, your body has a process called autophagy, basically where the cells take old proteins, damaged parts of the cell, they get rid of it and they replace it with new ones. So what you end up with is a more effective, younger, healthier cell. The younger, healthier, and more effective your cells are, the younger, healthier, and more effective you will be for a longer period of time. It also has shown a lot of promise in preventing chronic disease, partly because of these processes. It's helping keep your body fat low, it's helping reduce inflammation, and it's healing your gut. And also, one of the things that I find just in the practice of fasting has been a huge benefit is just practicing self-control and learning that I'm in control of what I intake, when I intake it. I don't have to have, for me it's sugar. I don't have to have the dessert. I don't have to have whatever it is. I can choose to wait and do things on my timing, and it's been extremely helpful in other areas of my life. So now I'm going to introduce the three main types of fasting, which are intermittent fasting, caloric liquid fasting, and non-caloric liquid fasting. So intermittent fasting is best if you're a beginner. If you've never fasted before and you're just kind of feeling this out to see if this can work for you, this is where you're going to start. This is best for body composition. So for those of you looking to lose weight, stay lean, this is a great option. Your fasting windows are going to be from 12 to 16 hours. Followed by a feeding window till the end of your 24-hour period, and then you repeat. It allows for a better fat metabolism. You're going to feel that increase in fat burning, fat oxidation. It also allows your body more time to secrete human growth hormone. Human growth hormone is amazing for maintaining lean muscle mass and burning fat, but the problem is that human growth hormone is slowed by the increase of insulin, i.e. when you eat. So when you eat, your body puts the brakes on human growth hormone and you don't really get that full benefit anymore. The longer you stay in a fasted state, the more of that benefit that you're gonna see in that regard. Now, from my personal coaching experience, I have found that women seem to do better on a 14-hour fasting window, 14 to 16, but for the most part at 14. Men seem to do better on a 16 to 18-hour window, fasting window. So again, this is a great place to start. Start with a 12-hour fast, start small, and then work your way up from there. The second type of fasting is caloric liquid fasting. So this is more of an intermediate level fasting. This is the best for gut health. So this is what I did in January with the picture that you saw of the 4-day fast. These fasts typically go for 24 hours to several days. The most common is about 3 to 5 days, and you're having liquids like bone broth, fatty coffees like bulletproof coffee, and low sugar smoothies, things like that. And the benefit here is that you're already reducing the stress on your gut because it's not digesting all your food. And then the liquids that you're introducing are actually really healthy for the gut. They help heal the gut lining, they reduce inflammation, they're gonna help diversify your gut microbiome, which is really, really healthy for every system that you have in your body. And so this is actually a little bit easier than the highest level, which is non-caloric liquid fasting, because you are getting a little bit of calories in. It's a little bit easier to get through. But again, this is more of an intermediate level. I would definitely recommend trying intermittent fasting for a little while before you start introducing more complete fasts where you're not taking in any food. And then the highest level, so the most advanced level of fasting, is non-caloric liquid fasting. So like the name says, you're only having water, black coffee, and tea. So the benefit of this type of fasting is more for cellular health, and that process I talked about earlier, autophagy. So this is really, really good for if your goal is, I wanna help my body be more efficient, I'm going for anti-aging, longevity. These are great fasts to introduce, and they follow the same time period as a caloric liquid fast, where they're usually 24 hours to several days. And again, 3 to 5 days seems very common. This is much more advanced, and especially with a non-caloric liquid fast, you need to make sure that you check in with your doctor, especially if you have any blood sugar conditions or metabolic conditions. You need to make sure that your physician approves this first. But these fasts are more geared towards longevity, cellular health, allowing the body to cleanse and repair itself over a longer period of time. So just in summary, the three main types of fasting are intermittent fasting, caloric liquid fasting, and non-caloric liquid fasting. Intermittent fasting is great for beginners. There's smaller windows. It's great for body composition. Caloric liquid fasting is going to be kind of level 2, and it's going to be geared towards your gut health. You're taking in some really healthy liquids. And then the advanced level is going to be your non-caloric liquid fast, which is geared more towards longevity, anti-aging. And if you have any questions on any of this, please feel free to put them in the comments. Please subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a lot more fitness videos, especially for people with busy lives. How can we stay healthy? How can we stay fit with the least amount of effort? Because we're all busy. We all have things going on. And you can post your questions here. If you want a quicker response to questions, the best way to get in touch with me is through Instagram at Monty Mader Music. So you can head over there, send me a message. I'm on it all the time. I will answer you right away. And stay tuned. There's going to be more fitness videos coming next week.